Chakra doctor.
Chakra doctor.
Chakra doctor.
Chakra doctor.
Chakra doctor. Chakra doctor.
Chakra doctor.
Chakra doctor.
Or chakra doctor. The chakra doctor. The chakra doctor.
Chakra doctor.
Chakra doctor.
Chakra doctor.
Chakra doctor. Chakra doctor.
Chakra doctor.
Chakra doctor. Chakra doctor.
Chakra doctor.
Thank you so much, chakra doctor.
Man, what it do, what it does, what it is, what it was. Hold on, waiting for a few people to come on in. Waiting for a few people to come on in, I don't even need a few people to come on in. So, I was in my world, minding my business, minding my business. So remember this, y'all. We were doing the live stream, right? Remember, we were just doing a live stream. Wait a minute, I'm about to show you something. Hold on, let me go to my. So we was just doing a live stream. Now remember, the live stream started at 2:25, 2:30, and the live stream didn't end till 4 something. Well, in between the live stream, while the live stream was going on, boom, I got an email. It looks like a mass email at 3:21. So while we were on the live stream, doing what we do, talking about what we talk about, in the middle of the live stream, Crumb TV sends out an email blast talking about how he lost his channel. They terminated his YouTube channel. I can't show the full picture right here because, well, just think about it this way. If I can't show the full picture right here, then that means it must be pretty offensive. I'm about to just use some common sense. Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. Because that's the one thing. The reason why I can't even show the full picture of why he got his YouTube channel, but trust me, that's if that picture of man, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's really crazy. So boom, he said on his 43rd birthday, right, which is today, on today's date, which is today, in the middle while we was doing the live, which is today, he hits everybody up with a massive text, a massive email saying, hey, everyone, follow my new YouTube channel. So go follow Crumb TV new YouTube channel, right? For those that want to follow Crumb TV's new YouTube channel. He said, go follow my new YouTube channel because on my 43rd birthday, they have gotten rid of my channel. They got rid of his channel. So basically, less than a week after, my brother, who the F are you? I am High Magus. Wait a minute. He said something the powers didn't like. No, we about to break it down. It's just about now that I'm in upper echelons of money. I'm just saying, I'm just gonna be factual. Now that I teach people how to get monetized on TikTok. I teach people how to get monetized on YouTube. I teach people how to get monetized on social media. The number one thing that I tell people, and I let Black people know, especially Black people, Hispanic people, and other ethnicities, the number one thing that I tell people, that the algorithm is RACIST. The algorithm is RACIST. With that being said, if you're going to be a BLK content creator, then you're going to have to know how to position yourself from being damaged by you telling the truth about a specific ethnicity, especially if you get your checks cut from that ethnicity's platform. So for instance, you will never see me come on Dwayne McClain TV's platform and be like, F Dwayne McClain. You're not gonna never see me come on Kinfo platform and be like, F Kinfo or F Woozy Woo or F such and such. You ain't gonna never see me do that, right? But you'll see a lot of content creators, especially BLK content creators. You'll see a lot of BLK content creators get away with the things that Caucasian content creators can't get away with. And when you see it, you say that's bad business moves. Why? Because I can't be getting a YouTube check and offending the owners of YouTube. You get it? I can't be getting a TikTok check and trying to blow the whistle on TikTok. Like, I can't beef with the person that's paying you some money. So learn how to artfully tell the truth, right? Learn how to artfully tell the truth, because a lot of people try to go full on Chakra Doctor. Look at Chakra Doctor, backed by the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine. Chakra Doctor say whatever the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine tells him to say. Chakra Doctor does whatever the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine tells him to do. If Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine told me to bang on that specific group of people, that specific group of people getting banged on, and y'all know I don't care about the consequences if she tell me to do it. But that's not neither here nor there. You can't come on here. You're not about to see me come on here and be like, so anyway, this is what happened, y'all. So at this figure right here, on the right, there, there's this figure. And I'm saying, dang, man, he offended those group of people. He offended those group of people. Bro, you can't offend. Listen, bro, you seen what Kanye, you seen what happened with Kanye. Kanye was back begging. I'm sorry, bipolar be having me tripping. Please give me my deals back, please. I was out of my time. Listen, bro, you can't be getting money from these folks and not expect these folks to do what they do on you when you lay up there and you offend these folks. When I say offend, I'm saying, hey, we got too much money to be making out here. We got too much things to be doing out here than to be discussing other people. Small minds discuss people. Average minds discuss events. Great minds discuss ideas. Now, here's what I'm about to get on you, Brother Crumb. Because, Brother Crumb, I told you personally, I said, hey, bro, the name of the game is health being your wealth, stepping into your abundance. We're going to leave all of the small talk behind. We're going to leave all of the problem talk behind. We're going to leave all of the struggle talk behind. We're going to leave all of the conspiracy talk behind. And we're going to step into the timeline of abundance. We're going to step into the timeline of technology. We're going to step into the timeline of wealth. He said he don't believe, he told me he don't believe in the law of attraction. He told me he don't believe in the law of attraction. I ain't talking about the personal conversations me and my brother had on the thing. He told me he don't believe in the law of attraction. He don't believe in this. He don't believe in that. And I'm saying to myself, we as Black people, we're gonna have to step our game up when it comes to our belief system, because our belief systems are outdated. We believe in all of the things that keep us on the hamster wheel. We believe in all of the things that keep us on the hamster wheel. So my brother can be a bit pessimistic, and when you are that, you're gonna have to be prepared. So what happened? What happened when I stung the hornet's nest? I stung the hornet's nest, and the hornet's nest stung me back in ways unimaginable, and I almost gave this stuff up, bro. I almost gave everything up. Everything was about to be gave up. But guess what, man? Great mother told me, keep going. Great mother told me, keep going, bro. I just gotta be real, bro. I just gotta be real, man. I just gotta be real. I gotta be honest. I can't sugarcoat things. I can't sugarcoat things. This year, me and the brother Crumb TV started reconnecting and having talks. right? Me and the brother Crumb TV started reconnecting and having talks. And during our talks, me personally, I just felt that his speech was too much centered on that which does not make money, right? I'm trying to talk to him about how we can collab, come together, and put things together so that we can teach the people, master student, master teacher, getting together, teaching the people what we need to teach them. And the only thing that I used to get from him was this competitive kickback nature, right? This competitive kickback nature. For instance, let me get this real quick. So me and the brother Crumb, now remember, I just came an honorary member of the House of Scorpio. My birthday was 2 days ago. His birthday is today. I traveled back all the way back then and got the channels back. And now in the space where our channels are back, his channel gets gone due to racism. Listen, y'all. I know y'all wanna not like, YT people so much. I know you wanna go and you feel this way and you feel that way, but I'm letting you know right now. We're moving into a different light and a different frame where the us versus them dynamic will no longer work as it pertains to how we edutain ourselves. I me and Crumbs talks, I used to say, hey, bro, listen, maybe you want to lighten up on the racist stuff. What's that, man? Talking bad about the Jews, talking bad about the whites, talking this and that, and the third, woo. You feel what I'm saying? You might want to lighten up off that. That really don't get you nowhere because why? It's small thinking. You're talking about people. Small minds discuss people, average minds discuss events, great minds discuss ideas. And so I was trying to, rekindle the flame that once fled us off. And the only thing he really could worry about was me paying him to sponsor my products and services. It was like, yeah, we can do that, but is you gonna pay me like you was paying me last time to sponsor the products and services? And I said, well, brother, last time when I was sponsoring you, I was sponsoring you because I didn't have the clout that I have now. And so with the clout that I have now and with the influence that I have now, I'm on or maybe even above your level. So why don't we just exchange and let our influences be the determiner of good faith of moving forward and doing, collaborative efforts in business ahead. He was like, yeah, da 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 da, boom. So we did it. We did a pilot run. We did a test run. I went on his channel. He invited me on his channel, and when he invited me on his channel, he whisked me off very swiftly, as well as he erased all the content that I did on his channel. He erased it. So I said, okay, well, that's on him. You don't never listen. When people stop messing with you, you don't never worry about who stop fucking with you. Because you never know. That may be the universe stopping some type of interversal, multiversal calamity from happening. So boom, bro. I always, he had this event, trying to throw this event, show up to the, I see the event, man, nigga ain't have 20 people in the bitch. And I'm like, man, no, bro, what's going on? I met him in real life. I met him in person. I shook his hand. I dapped him up. You know what I'm saying? We did a live stream together and we went on live stream. And it was just real. It's just this real weird energy I was getting from dude. Like, hey, bro, you ain't gotta live there and fake the funk for me. You ain't gotta live there and fake the funk for nobody, bro. But listen, y'all. The algorithm is racist. You have to accept that. It befuddles me when black people still are surprised at when racism happens. You ever see that? Racism happens, and here go black people. Oh, it's racism. That's been going on for quite some time. When are you gonna get? When are you gonna get over that and do what they really say? Pull yourself from your bootstraps. And oh yeah, they knocked down Black Wall Street. They knocked down all these places. Rebuild it again. Oh yeah, they destroyed this, they destroyed it, they did this, they all you hear niggas talking about they. When we gonna talk about we, us, our. We, us, our. And this is the thing, man. Every time we get one leg up, another leg comes down because I had to learn, look, I had to learn the long way too. The only difference between me and Crumb is Crumb don't know time magic, man. I know a gang of time magic, and I'm tied in with the great grand holy mother, so I was able to get my shit back. I don't know if he's gonna be able to get his stuff back, but you know, from the email, that was sent, I don't want no listen. I don't want no part of that, that image in that email, bro. That's why I didn't show the whole image. But the image is of, you know, the image is of some crazy shit, and I'm like, wait a minute, why would a nigga even send me? I'm not even on that. You know what I'm on? I'm on the great grand holy mother time, bro. I'm on great grand holy mother time. I'm not on no us versus them, man. I'm not on no man. I'm on independent black goddesses, independent black kings, independent black people, or not black people, the original gods, the melanin people, the melanin people taking up the responsibilities and the accountabilities that we've been supposed to been taking up for. Like there's nothing stopping us but us. 2 steps forward, 5 steps back. We have to learn how to keep going no matter what happens. So man, go follow Crumb TV, man. But no, bro, it was weird. It was weird. You know what I mean? He had beef with my homie Dwayne McLean. And then when we buried the hatchet, I thought it was all good. And he was like, nah, yeah, I mess with you, but I ain't fucking with Dwayne. Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real, bro. Let's be real. Whether you get the channel back or not, whether you get the channel back or not, who cares? Who cares? I'm in my zone. I'm just letting you know I received the email from him talking about, hey, go follow me on the new channel. And our last interactions, bro, you was really acting away on me, bro. And nah, man, in this new era of the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine, we ain't playing friendly with motherfuckers smiling in our face but knowing that they don't like us. We ain't doing that. And we ain't doing that. We setting a different tone. If you don't like somebody, then you don't like somebody. You ain't gotta be around somebody. Man, the only way you gotta be around people you don't like is if you on a hamster wheel. The only way you gotta be around people you don't like is if you on a hamster wheel. But this 2025, if you hang around people that you don't like, you just fake at this point. You just phony at this point. Hang around motherfuckers you don't like. Hang around motherfuckers you're not interested in. I mean, at this point, like I told you before, unless you're in some type of place or some type of way where you have to endure that, no, man. Let's set the tone, bro. And the tone is this, bro. When me and Dwayne got our heads knocked off with this channel shit, we took it on the chin and we kept on going. And we kept on going, and we kept on remaining relevant, and we kept on remaining relevant, and we kept on remaining viral. And I try to collaborate with everybody else, bro. And so hopefully Trump give him his channel back. Hopefully Trump give him his channel back. You never know. Trump might give him his channel back. And boom, there you go. You're welcome. You're welcome. If Trump give you your channel back, Crump, you're welcome. You feel me? Because and you were saying some crazy words about the Donald, man. You were saying some crazy words about the Donald as well, bro. So you know, the Caucasian whites and the white Jews, they're sitting at this table and they're playing chess with our lives. So no matter which side you pick, they're both exchanging pieces on their chessboard, playing tournament chess with your life, period. And we knew the timeline changed when you said, "Oh, dang, Candace Williams." I mean, what her name is? I forgot her name. Candace Owens. Candace Owens is the black girl who going around speaking out against the human traffickers, pedophiles, rapists, racist, Satanists, and the necrophiliacs, you know, and all of this crazy stuff. But is this just another smoke screen? Is this just another wool over our eyes? Is this just another way to fake like they doing something, but they really ain't doing nothing? Why? Because we don't see nobody. You can't arrest yourself. You can't. The FBI can't arrest itself. The CIA can't arrest itself. The government can't arrest itself. Only something great and unexpected can rescue us from this tyranny that has been placed upon us through what one like to call magic and spells, sorcery, if you like, but through the timeline magic, through all of the things that's going on at the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine, maybe we could get into the era where fraudulence and fakeness don't live no more. Listen, if the algorithm is racist, learn how to move throughout the algorithm. Black people, it's time for us to stop being surprised that you living in a world where people hate you and you're the number one most hated. It's time for you to wake up and realize, hey, since I'm the number one most hated, let me show you why I'm the number one most hated. Let me show you why I'm the number one most feared. Let me show you why I'm the number one most sought after. I'm the number one most desired. Let us show them why. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to come on these people platforms and beat these people on their own platform. That's impossible. Come to the platform, educate the people, get your on. Man, get your on, bro. Let the big chess players talk the big chess player talk, and let the little chess players get their bag, man, and do what they do, bro. And do what they do. But right now, y'all witnessing Star Wars in effect, and y'all really don't know what's really going on. Y'all really don't know what's really going on. So I'm letting everybody know you starting your channel, you about to start your YouTube, you about to, man, listen, man, dude, man, focus on getting money. Get the money from the social media, bro. Stop using social media as a voice to talk about people who you don't like. Unless you're some top level sorcerer, some top level magician, some top level wizard, some top level witch, some top level goddess, or some top level god, don't be talking about certain groups of people. If you're not eligible, you don't have the rank to talk about them. Don't, yeah, man, look at Cat Williams is right. Don't just go stinging the hornet's nest for no reason. Let Mother Nature determines what happens to the hornet's nest. Mother Nature determines what happens to the hornet's nest. So at the end of the day, man, no, man. And I'm talking about this was recently. This was like, hey, man, dang, I thought it was gonna be, yo, what it do? Ba 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 ba. Bam, and Juju the Guru. Don't think the great grand holy mother forgot about you. Juju the Guru, listen, man. Let me just put let us just make sure that everybody understands that we're not here to beef with nobody but the seven things that we shun. We're not here. We're only here to completely remove and delete the seven things that we shun. And y'all already know the seven things that we shun. If you don't know the seven things that we shun, just make your comment, man. But you feel me? Yeah, because one thing for certain, look, one thing for certain, and then two things for sure. When we're moving in these people's streets, you better move from a position of rank and authority. Don't go talking that big Jew talk if you ain't walking that big Jew walk. When I felt like, well, wait a minute. I'm not really on the talking about people. I'm on talking about ideas, time travel. I'm on talking about, hey, look, we're not about to talk about groups of people because the group of people that matter the most is the ones that's within, the one that's right here. We ain't worrying about the groups of people. Last time I checked, you melanin. Last time I checked, you melanin. Focus on melanin, bro. And if you focus on melanin, you ain't got to worry about what other variants of melanin are doing. We have to get off of this pointing the finger, blaming, looking for somebody to blame but ourselves. If we don't go inside and start correcting ourselves, we will always think that there's a they or a them that can defeat us. There's a they or a them that's stopping us. There's a they or a them that's getting in our way. There's a they or a them that just got all these systems and structure in place, man. Listen, bro. Listen. No matter what they or them got going on, nobody can make the personal decisions in your life but you. Let me drink some tea. Nah. Listen, Miss Latina Jordan, and we're not here to go back and forth and beef from one another. We're here to show everybody that negativity isn't the way. You stepping not in the name of love. Listen, I come in the name of infinite love, eternal truth, and peace. Infinite love, eternal truth, and peace wave to you. I come to you in the name of the great grand holy mother of all divine. That's what I come in. This is where we gotta come in. We gotta be able to lay up there and we gotta be able to lay up there and let the new timelines be the new timelines and the old timelines stay where they at. If you feel what I'm saying? But nah, man, listen, bro. Now, let's say all of a sudden that a certain group of people start coming out and talking crazy about the great grand holy mother. I'm gonna do whatever she said. I'm gonna say whatever she want me to say. I'm gonna do whatever she want me to do. But that ain't this right now, man. Y'all get ready for the last round of Satan's World Burning. Y'all get ready for the last round of the 2025 purge, the 2025 burning, and it's going to be a colossal ending of the season. Everybody ain't coming in the new for no, they not everybody. They can't, because at the end of the day, it's a vibration, it's a frequency, and that frequency is a frequency of infinite love, eternal truth, and peace. Infinite love, eternal truth, and peace. Listen, man, that's the Trinity. Infinite love, eternal truth, and peace. It's a vibration. And if you're focusing on what the devil is doing, if you're focusing on what God is doing, if you're focusing on what anything is doing outside of what you are doing to improve thyself, then you are in the wrong. Hi, Megas. No back and forth. It's all love and respect for me all day, man. Thank you, Miss Latina. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to have a beautiful space where we're able to speak truth without having to stab each other to speak it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just letting everybody know that, hey, man, if you're trying to do this content creation, if you're trying to do this, this thing called content creation and get in on this, is like the new 49ers, and getting on this rush, this digital real estate rush before everybody gets on it and becomes too saturated, man, holla at me. I teach people how to monetize on these platforms. But most importantly, the number one thing is that if you're going to use these platforms to build and heal and advance, right? Use the platform to make sure that what you're, if and listen, I'll just come, if you came here to just come get your money, come get your money. I know a lot of that's what I teach. I teach how to just come get the money. Faceless YouTubes, faceless Instagrams, faceless TikToks, faceless, faceless pages, man. I show people a formula. Run it up, turn it up, run it up, run it up, turn it up. You feel me? So no, man, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that this had to happen, but I saw that email and I had to bring that back to y'all because that email came through right in the middle while we were having the all of the lights discussion, and we were talking about that, that doing all them different travels and stuff. So I'm like, dang, look at what happened right here while that happened. And I'm saying to myself, wait a minute, how do I approach this? Approach it how you approach everything else. What? Que sera, sera. Whatever will be. We're not here. I'm not here to down nobody. I'm not here to kick nobody. I'm not. Listen, man. If as long as it ain't the 7 things that my church shuns, as long as it ain't got nothing to do with that, I'm cool. I'm calm. I'm collective. I ain't worried about nothing. But if it got anything to do with those 7 right there, then hey, look, man. I feel sorry for you, bro. There's gonna be some consequences and repercussions behind it. Just had to let you know how I've. No, man. I'm in the zone. I'm in my acceptance mode. Remember, acceptance mode is being able to accept whatever comes your way based on the choices that you made. We made a lot of choices, but a lot of us don't want to own up to the choices that we made and don't want to accept the outcomes and the different variables that came about from the different choices that we made. You feel what I'm saying? And bro, look, we got to think better than that, man. You could, man, that stuff was, if I'm not mistaken, that stuff was feeding your family, bro. But great things come in disguise too. Great things come in the form of curses. Great things come in the form of calamity. Hopefully, people show support and go follow it for the people who want to digest the Crumb TV content. But I'm telling you, it's hard. No, bro, it's damn near impossible to get them back after you done got them, and then they struck them down off a channel, and they struck him down. They struck his channel for harassment and bullying. You feel me? Who Napa? Who Napa? You said Crumb TV is a false prophet, Napa? That's what you're saying? Napa, is that what you're saying? Crumb TV is a false prophet? Let me make sure I got that correctly. So let me go look back up the thread because I must have missed some thread. I must have missed some thread. Hold up. Wait a minute, man. Hold up. Hold up. I know that ain't homegirl. Never. I know that ain't your Gemini ass. Wait a minute. I know that ain't just. Hold up. I know that ain't the one. Hold up. Hold on, man. Hey y'all, hold on. There's no faking it till I make it this way. Ain't got time for that. Let me see. Okay, I gotta just try to piece it together. Owen Dwayne is broke, so therefore you won't be seeing him. Dwayne, why? What's going on? Everybody, why all of the beef and oh Lord, what I missed? How was this? Hold on, man. What is going on? Oh, that's not Nappy Image. That's Nap or somebody else. Okay, I know that ain't Nappy Image. I know. I'm like, wait a minute. I know that ain't my people. I make it. You know what you know. Let's go. All right, yeah. I know that ain't my peoples. Somebody done hacked your page or something. Wait a minute. But yeah. Last time I checked, if you are going, if you just gonna do this social media stuff, bro, make sure you do this. Make sure you he asks you if you're a cult leader on a cult. Nah, because Great Mother is not a cult. Can't anybody join the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine? The Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine is a 100% ecclesiastical religious institution. It is a church fully incorporated as a church. The name of the church is the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine. The source or the power or the deity of the church is the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine. Um, so no cult leaders, they tend to not have foundational truths that solidify them. Except go are the seven things he named. Except for the seven things he named. Yeah, except for the seven things I named. And remember the seven things I named, man. Enemies of the Great Grand Holy Mother, human traffickers, pedophiles, rapists, racists, Satanists, or necrophiliacs. Those are the seven things I named. Those are the seven things that the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother shuns. If you're not involved in those seven things, then you're cool with us. But if you are involved in those seven things, just be prepared to get your visits. Just be prepared for certain things to happen. And if you're gonna be out here in these people YouTube streets, in these people TikTok streets, in these people social media streets, understand a lot of times we be on the timeline sharing and posting things that we're not even eligible to share and post because we haven't gone through the actual physical life lessons to know those things to be fact, but we still post them as if they are fact, but we haven't went through them. Think about that. So, man, you know, this is a hamster wheel world, bro. This is a hamster wheel world. You feel what I'm saying? But while we was doing that, and while we was doing that live stream, boom, it went 3, 2, 1. At 3:21 p.m., Crumb TV I don't know if he sent everybody an email, but he sent me an email to follow Crumb TV. And in it, I'm not gonna lie, this was in it, dog. You feel me? In the picture, in the visual, is him doing like this right here, making that pose. And I had to make it a different pose. Him doing that pose right there, and next to him, as you can see, right here next to him, it's the image of a certain group of people, or the image representation of a certain group of people. And I'm like, I'm not on that timeline no more, y'all. I'm not. I'm not on that timeline no more where I believe that there's this white supreme power structure that is just stopping black people from making it. I am not on that timeline anymore. I'm on the timeline of, hey, everything is everything that is about to happen for the greater good and the liberation for not just black people, but all people. Um, And anybody who is still on the old third dimensional way, fourth dimensional way of thinking, they're gonna miss this grand rising, this ascension, this move into the 5D world. This move into the 5D world is really about to happen. And our old frequencies of us versus them dynamics are gonna have to dwindle away in order for you to make it through that eye of the needle. In order for you to make it through that eye of the needle, you're gonna have to remove your us versus them dynamic and understand that everything in life is on you. If you do that, if you go full accountability, women, if you take full accountability and say every single thing in my life is on me. Why? Because I made the choices to get me there. Whether somebody fooled me, whether somebody took me fast, whether somebody stabbed me in the back, whether somebody lied to me, whether somebody cheated on me, whether somebody did me dirty, whether somebody, mistreated me or abused me or misused me or took advantage of me in my youth, whatever the case may be, know that even though those things happen, and ultimately, you are still responsible for your ultimate life decisions when you became an adult or at an age where you was able to make decisions for yourself overall, impacting your overall life. So let's leave off the us versus them dynamic. I don't want no more channels being thrown away because money gone. That's how I looked at that. I don't look at that as, oh, it's the truth. Man, listen, bro. If y'all already know, if y'all come on these people platforms, you see what me and Dwayne did, bro. Stop it, bro. What me and Dwayne did. We went and got polished, right? We started saying words and whoop-de-woo and doing this and that, so that it don't offend the algorithm, right? Because we know the algorithm is RAC. You already know the rest, right? So why aren't we? I used to pride Crumb on his way of being able to move like that, but I call that the young Pharaoh effect. That's what young Pharaoh did. Y'all remember? Young Pharaoh was cooling, retarded, junior. He was doing his thing, and the next thing you know, out of the blue, he started going at them people, who Kanye had to go back and kiss their feet. He started going at them people, bro. Listen, bro. Listen, bro. If you ain't with the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine, do not go at them people. If you ain't with the Church of the Great Grand Holy Mother of All Divine, do not go at them people, bro. Let them people have their chess match and let your black ass be on the sideline and watching the chess match. If you just so happen to be one of the pieces on the chessboard, go hard, work hard, and get your butt up off the chessboard, get your butt up off the hamster wheel. But let these people have their chess match, man. How about black folks stop worrying about what white folks doing? Can we do that? Can we stop worrying about what white folks doing in the terms of character and all that? Can we just, man, let's focus on black improvement. Yes, they got this going on. Yes, they got that going on. But what are we doing to improve thyself? Let's focus on that. That's what I'm trying to get us on. Where cuz go? Man, listen, man. I talked to Cuz today. Yesterday. I talked to Cuz yesterday. Me and Cuz talk on the phone all the time, man. You know what's wrong with Cuz? Cuz is overworking. He overworking. He going crazy right now. Ain't nothing wrong with Cuz. Dwayne McClain did the timeline shifting, and it got him what he want, and he's busy enjoying that which he got from what he want when he did the timeline shifting. Dwayne McClain is letting me, we still doing the same thing that we've been doing. Me and Dwayne McClain, we tied in, we locked in. We've been doing what you don't know. If you don't know who I am, then you must be somebody new. If you don't know who I am, then you must be somebody new. I'm not even about to say your name because that name is, suspect. I don't even, you feel me? My name is High Makers. We are on two different planets, man. My name is High Makers. You feel me? But yeah, bro. If we gonna move, let's move. Let's remove the focus off of people. Let's remove the focus off of people. Let's stop getting distracted by events and let us become great minds and discuss ideas so that we can no longer blame the atrocities of Medgar Evers and Emmett Till for our today Non-compliant problems. Meaning, what's non-compliant? We're not compliant to nature. We don't eat the right things. We're not compliant to spirituality. We don't practice our ancestors' root source magic. We're not compliant to intellectual upgrades. We're satisfied with mumbling and putting it on the beat. We're not compliant to emotional upgrade. First thing happened, guess what we do? We get in our feelings. Everybody knows how to manipulate black people, except black people knowing how to manipulate themselves into abundance. When it comes to, this is why they call us black people, because we are being black. We are the poster children for poverty. Over in Africa, we're the poster children for poverty. Over in America, we're the poster children for poverty. You don't never see, well, that's why you gotta stop calling yourself black people. Call yourself melanin people, man. We are the melanin people. We are the melanin, whatever you like to call it, man. But melanin is the proper word for it. You feel what I'm saying? We are on the level. We are in that world where negativity will no longer be the publicity stunt that gets you popping anymore. You feel me? Bro, I thought, hey, listen, bro, timeline shift. Timeline. Bro said, bro, I thought you had died. Where the fuck you been? Hey, timeline shift. Hey, man, I went to the cloning factory. They sent the Brody to the cloning factory. I went to the great grand holy mother cloning factory, bro. That's where I went, bro. Did you believe we all gonna be on it? Not all of us, no. Only those of us who vibrate the frequency of it. Those who vibrate the frequency of that promised land, yes, we're gonna be on it. Those who don't, no, we're not. We do not be lack anything. We do not be lack anything, but yet we calling ourselves be lack people. We do not be lack anything, but yet we're calling ourselves be lack people. We're calling ourselves that which we know not. When you understand who you truly are and that kingdom of heaven truly is within, you will understand Psalms 82:6. For I say that ye are gods, children of the Most High, but ye shall die as men and fall as princes. And we're not talking about, we're not even, you got to understand, ye are gods. And then Christ comes in John and said, didn't your book says I say that ye are gods? So understand, this is for the people who are awakening or who are awakening into God mode. These are the people who are moving into Chat GPT, Grok, God mode. You feel me? We gotta understand. Let me gotta pull up that miracle tea real quick, bro. Pull up the miracle tea real quick. Boom. This for the people that are moving in God mode, bro. Once you understand moving in God mode is tapping into your clear abilities, tapping into your telepathies, tapping into your magic, tapping into your no fear zone, the zone where fear no longer exists as an opponent. Fear is no longer your opponent, but we can still see them before some stars in the sky. Nah, man, that's bull crap. Listen, just because the ego dies doesn't mean that the higher self doesn't transform and transcend into something greater. I noticed all the channels I used to watch during the Trump era are coming back. You see the timeline shift. You see the timeline shift. He see the timeline shift. Just because when you see a supernova die, don't mean that supernova actually died. No, him at that star being at supernova stage died. But remember, there are things called central suns. Central suns don't die. Central suns is where all big little suns get their sunning from. And remember, who was the source of the central suns? The great grand holy father of all divine. Hi there. I told y'all I'm back in the flesh. Who the source of the great grand holy father of all divine? The nothingness that allows all something to exist, the great grand holy mother of all divine. Man, understand. Watch how the church of the great grand holy mother of all divine go like go crazy. Why? Because, man, you have to understand that there is something called time travel, like an acid trip, ego death. Man, listen, just like it, but wait a minute. Without needing shrooms to do it, without needing LSD to do it, without needing the psychedelic to do it, because there are plenty of psychedelics where you can experience an ego death. But I would suggest that before you do the psychedelic ego death, do the Merkaba ego death, right? Meaning, what is the ego? The ego represents EGO, energy generated, originated, energy generated, organized, right? Energy generated, originated, energy generated, organized, right? Boom. Now, when you analyze the ego, what is the ego? The ego is what that thing inside of our brain that we call mind. Inside of your mind, right now, you can say, "Go universe." And you will be able to hear yourself inside of your mind say, "Go universe." My first question is, who was that saying "Go universe"? And who was that listening to "Go universe" when you didn't use your physical ears, you didn't use your physical voice, and you didn't use your physical receptive abilities, but you heard the voice say "Go universe," and you spoke "Go universe" without ever having to use your mouth and without ever having to use your ears? Who was that listening and who was that speaking? And who was that waiting? What do you know about the heart being so the heart chakra, remember. So what do I know about the heart being a vortex? The heart, what vortex is it? Can anybody tell me? Earth. The heart chakra is earth vortex. What earth? Earth, remember, in the womb, every fetus start off, number one, as a female. Then after that, what happens? The what forms? The heart forms. I take heart from the beginning of heart and put it at the end of heart, and I have the word earth. Earth, aka heart chakra. So you wonder why your heart keeps on beating? Because the green heart chakra, because the green heart chakra is forever pulsating. Now, who, what, when, where, how, and why is the green heart chakra? This is why they say listen to your heart. Why? Because your heart is your mother. Your mother is in your chest. Boom. Your father has been hacked inside your mind. Your father has been hacked. But your mother is the heart chakra. This is why it is green. And it is the first thing that forms in the womb when the body forms. Not the brain, not this. The heart forms first, right? Even though the root chakra, is planted deeply within the depths and the darkness of the soul. The root chakra, your heart, no, your heart will never deceive you. Your heart will never deceive you. So this is why you have, you have levels to this stuff. There's levels to this thing. Right now, the level that you're at, you need to be cool with being vibrating at that level. If you see life from a place of the heart will deceive you, then that means you really don't have deeply intricate magical ties with your heart chakra. Because we know at the root of the heart, there is no deception. There is no deception out there. Remember, oh man, homie, they don't say my heart playing tricks on me. They say, oh man, homie, my mind playing tricks on me. The ego, the energy generated, originated, the energy generated, organized. And then if you want to go further, it's emotions generated, originated, and emotions generated, organized. So there's really the four levels of the ego. But I only talk about the first two because, we just gotta crawl before we walk. But if you're going to talk about what's going on inside of the human being, there's something called what? Heaven, hell. There's something called yin yang. There's something called right, wrong. There's something called all chakras activate going inside of the human right now. And those lights This timeline shifting, this timeline traveling that y'all witnessing right in front of y'all face, y'all got to remember, this is only the beginning. This is only the beginning. So I'm showing people, bro, if you're going to move in infinite love, eternal truth, and peace. Move in love, truth, and peace. If you don't know how to move in love, ask the great grand holy mother. Great grand holy mother, show me how to move in love. If you don't know how to move in truth, ask the great grand holy mother. Great grand holy mother, show me how to move in truth. If you don't know how to move in peace, ask the great grand holy mother. Great grand holy mother, show me how to move in peace. But don't let not knowing be the excuse for why you're not doing anymore. Don't let not knowing be the excuse for why you're not doing anymore. Let all of those excuses at the wayside. You only got a little while to get it together. Beware the end of the purge of the burn of 2025 is upon us. We only have one more full moon to go. Got one more full moon to go, and then it's a perceived new year, but no, it is just a celebration of the winter solstice. And then into the springtime, the true new year, when the true new year begins, that's when the age, or that's when the trumpets of prosperity and the trumpets of prosperity and the trumpet of abundance begin to blow. 26 in year 2026 and year 2027, and then in the year 2028 it will be a calamitous year for those who haven't prepared in 2026 and 2027. And then, like I said before, the fact that you are promoting that right there lets me know that you are of, a low nature. No black man on the face of the planet Earth looks sane preaching in the name of a Caucasian plagiarism that was stole from your ancient African great grand holy mother original. A man ain't a man if he got to go around speaking another man's name in order. All right, so wait a minute. Wait a minute. You try to tell me, look, you don't even know you don't even know your identity. You're cosmic, my brother. You're not black and you're not mixed. You're cosmic. And because you don't know your identity, it is easy for the structures of the powers that be right now to deceive you, because you are still on a level where you as a melanated being are looking up to a non-melanated being. But first and foremost, you as a male are praying to another male. I'm not getting down on my knees and I'm not praying to no dick. Yahweh got a dick. Allah got a dick. You know how Yahweh got a dick? That's how he got Mary pregnant. He fucked Mary. That's how we know that Yahweh got a dick. That's how we know that God got a dick. God got a dick because we know that God went in and put a baby in Mary. So, and then the Bible says that God is a man of war. And then the Bible also says, God is not a man that he should lie. So this is how we know who, what, when, where, how, and why. If you are a male and you are getting down on your knees, praying to another male for your divinity, as a male, you are lost. If you are melanated, praying to something that is non-melanated for your divinity, you are lost. So understanding there's levels to this stuff. Soon as I hear a melanated person start talking about Jesus Christ is the minute I already know that that melanated person is of a lower mind state, and there is no argument. Why? Because understanding that high minds can never argue with low minds, because a high mind is too busy being high, thinking ideas. We don't focus on people. We don't focus on events. We focus on ideas. So this is why you got to always vet people in order to know where their state of consciousness at. If they're a male that listen, our black women and our black men go to white church every Sunday and praise white Jesus. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? right? And then they go and have arguments. There are endless arguments on TikTok. Go on TikTok right now, and there are endless arguments of people arguing over Jesus, the way that they believe in Jesus. These are the lower minds who are trying to figure something out. Something is amiss. But understand, the minute you're a male preaching that another male is your savior, nah, you tripping. If you don't understand the laws of the universe, the laws of magic, the laws of history, the laws of all of the things that make the religion that you believe in possible, then, hey man, I feel sorry for y'all, man, because can't no black man, can't no melanated man, can't no Hispanic man, can't no Chinese man, can't no nothing, man. Be a full man getting on his knees praying to another male. Praying. I don't care if the male is a deity. You're a deity. A deity getting on his knees, a male deity getting on his knees praying to another male deity. That's it's giving rainbow, stuff. When you are Then at the same time, when you are a melanated being, getting on your knees praying to a non-melanated being, it's giving even more Mazza, the Massa tour. Like, that's what young NBA young boy went on. He went on a Massa tour. The Massa, hey Massa doing this. And they gave him the key to Atlantis. You see what I'm saying? We have to break our minds outside of the box. So, that's what I want, that's what I want, to bring to the table. If I'm a male, how can females, because a lot of black men complain about black women disrespecting them. They're supposed to disrespect you, you stupid nigga. Black women are supposed to disrespect black men. Why? Why are black women supposed to disrespect black men? Because black men are stupid enough to go to church or to pray to another male that ain't even another black male. But it's not even a male. You're praying to another male that's don't even look like you, not even melanated. Then on top of that, you go out and you work for that same male that you pray to. You go and work. It's called the Book of Job. That's where y'all get y'all job from. Y'all get y'all job from the Book of Job. What do you mean? In the Bible, in the Old Testament, there's a book called Job, aka Job, Job. They try to call it Job, but no, it's a job. This is the reason why you got jobs. The reason why you got everybody that's looking at this right now, the reason why y'all got a job is because the Bible. Any questions? You feel me? Look at that. Summer Walker pushing an old YT man in a wheelchair, you feel me, in her new album. Bro, you gotta understand this dynamic that they keep pushing into the media, the dynamic of this us versus them, races, da 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 da. Listen, that's one of the major distractions. Why? Because at the end of the day, if you're focusing on racism, you're focusing on people, and small minds discuss people. If you're on conspiracy theories, you're talking about events. Average minds discuss events. If you're focusing on becoming healthy and wealthy, now you're talking about ideas, and great minds discuss ideas. So man, watch out for ourselves in these YouTube streets and make sure that we're here to discuss something that's bigger than people. We're here to discuss something that's bigger than people and events. We're here to spark the minds. We're here to change the minds, man. Let's time travel to the next timeline. Let's see where this next timeline ship gonna take us, man. I'll talk to y'all later. She is the great grand holy mother of all divine. She is the great grand holy mother of all divine. source of all gods, guide our lives. You are the great grand holy mother of all divine. She is the great grand holy mother of all divine. You are the great grand holy mother of all divine. Source of all gods, guide our lives. In the name of the great grand holy mother of all divine. Sara, 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 Ishandro Boshitaya, Ishandro Boshitaya, Sara, Sara.